Hello YouTube, we are back for another exciting upload in relation to my goal in completing the Wiz Comics run. Thank you for stopping by and hit that sub button if you're not already subscribed. So, I will tell you right now, I just calculated the amount of books I need to complete the run and we're down to 37 books. Do you believe that? 37 more books and I will have every single Wiz comics at Fawcett Comics published. So I'm going to be there, hopefully by the end of the year. So this begs the question that I asked in the thumbnail. Is eBay an essential tool to a comic collector? The answer to that question is 100%. If it wasn't for eBay, I wouldn't be able to chip away at the collection that I am trying to achieve. I buy so many books from eBay, and it is an essential part of my journey in order to obtain the books that I buy. eBay is a great venue. I remember before eBay trying to buy books, and believe me, it wasn't easy. It was not an easy task buying books without online auctions. So there are a few tips that I would like to give in relation to eBay. If you are a collector and trying to complete a run, as I am, you need to go every day on eBay with your searches and do broad searches as well. You can, if you're looking for Wiz Comics, you could do Fawcett Comics in your searches. Don't just narrow it down to books by their name and title. You want to do broad searches as well. And by doing broad searches, you will open up the different types of books that people put on eBay, because there are people who do make mistakes in listing. And I have a lot of uploads, how to build the ultimate comic collection on a budget. They're on my playlist, and I give a lot of tips and tricks of at least how Jerry the Jitterbug gets books for good deals. So what we have here is Wiz Comics number 100. Now this is a book that is the anniversary book. Obviously you have right here Captain Marvel, or Shazam, using a giant knife, cutting a celebratory big cake, saying 100th episode. So this is a cool cover, and I am very happy to pick this up. So this was an eBay win, and there was only 2 bids. I was shocked that there was only 2 bids on this book. And the winning bid that I won the book is $69.99. And it's in very nice condition. It's complete. It is a miscut, as you can see, where the front of the cover does wrap over. And whether this was trimmed, I don't think so. I think that during this era, Fawcett just did not have the best in quality, and I have plenty of miscuts. And right here I see, and the buyer didn't disclose this, or the seller didn't disclose this, there's a big chunk of one of the pages that are missing. And the issue is, okay, what do I do with that? Do I go on the listing on eBay and see if this is something that was disclosed? I don't know, because that should have been disclosed, because that's a 0.5 book right there. With that big chunk missing, it's a 0.5. And if it wasn't disclosed, I may have an issue with it, but I have to make a decision. And then the other decision is, was this trimmed? I don't think so. I really don't, but I'm gonna have to look at it a little bit closer. And there is some sticky substance on the front cover as well. As you can see right here, it looks like syrup or something to that effect. But I'm gonna have to look at that closely, and I know more close. And I know that the seller did say there was sticky or some staining or substances on the front cover. And as you can see, I have my dull X-Acto knife, and I'm just gently rubbing it. I shouldn't be doing this so quickly, but seeing if I can at least scrape a corner of this off to figure out what this stuff is. And this will definitely be a future upload. So that's what it is, guys. It is what it is. And let me know in the comments, because I just looked at the listing and this page was not mentioned that it had a portion of the page missing. It was not listed on the listing. It was not mentioned. So I would like to hear what you guys have to say. Do we do something about this? Do we try to discuss it with the seller? I'm on the fence. If it was something that I spent a little bit more on this book, I may contact the seller. But it was a decent amount, $69. That's more than a half a tank of gas. What would you guys do? And would you try to get a credit? Would you try to talk to them about this? I don't know. I'll wait to see what people say in the comments. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your support, and stay tuned.